Good morning, Technosphere. Welcome to Morning Musings. This is the time of day when I look at the news for the single time of the day. I normally try to avoid it because it upsets me too much and I can't function. It's bad enough having to live the experience, let alone fucking see it lied about and misrepresented in the so-called free fucking press. And I live with somebody who listens to Radio 4 all the time. Our sensibilities are diametrically opposed. So he tells me about everything. And he's stopped recently because I think he's realised I've said that I don't find it helpful. He was listening to the news just before the lockdown thing got announced. And so he knew that the government, whatever the group is called, had gone into their little meeting to tell us we were all going to get locked in. So he thought we ought to go to the shop just in case. And I kind of went along with it because I didn't want to say we've got everything. Anyway, so we ended up going to the shop and I asked the kids if they wanted anything. So our last run to the shop before the lockdown, I bought loads of crisps and juice under the instruction of the children and wine. And that was our last shop of freedom. Snacks and wine. It was great. Anyway, so the army have built a hospital in 9 days. Well, that's fucking great. If they can build a hospital in 9 days, how come we got a shortage of beds the rest of the time? That's what I want to know. The heroes on the front line, oh look, they're heroes now, the people from the NHS. They're still without proper kit. Why is that? Oh yes. Why are the people that matter without proper kit? Oh yes, because we voted in a Conservative government. That's why. What amazes me is that during the Second World War, they managed to get gas masks to everybody. They didn't have anything like the distribution or manufacture capabilities we've got now. And gas masks are a bit more complex than surgical masks. So the fact that we haven't all got surgical masks is either willful, intentional fuckwittery or accidental fuckwittery. Either way, it's fuckwittery. Government not impressed on any level. I don't want to spend my time slagging off the evil clown, but when he's better, right? How is he ever going to be able to go out in public? He's not going to be safe. He's going to have 24/7 armed guard. The Mirror is saying coronavirus crisis. No, really? Well, that's the fucking headline of the century, isn't it? I mean, and it says it's a shambles. And this is why I don't read the paper. 2 more fucking medical heroes have died, and guess what? They're both brown. Are all the dead NHS staff going to be brown? Funny that, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going to try not to get on a race tip here. I'm going to try really hard, and I might not fail, might not succeed. Okay, so, yeah, the Daily Mail. 550,000 NH staff and only 2,000 tested. Well, that's because our government's shit. Sorry, did I say that again? Am I repeating myself? It's really hard not to repeat yourself when you have been saying the same thing for your whole entire life and then you are proved right. Anyway, so I don't know why we're not testing the normal people in England, let alone just the NHS, because we're never going to know. I'm sorry, I'm shouting. I've been made aware of my voice and how far it projects, and I can't remember what I was going to say because I'm just so horrified. Anyway, the Times says virus testing plans in chaos. No shit. Charles says, look forward to better times. And that's what I want to know about. Where the fuck is Queenie? Where is that bitch? Why is she not going live to the nation every morning? I mean, for fuck's sake, is she ever going to earn her money? And now they're wheeling out Charles. They've been trying to get rid of Charles ever since I was born. And now they're wheeling the old twat out. Where's Queenie? Is Queenie even in the fucking country? Where is that bitch? Charles can look forward to better times. We can't. We're going to be cleaning up the mess of this for years. He's not. We are. We're going to be putting our children through therapy. We're going to be trying to rebuild our social lives, fix our marriages, recover from the injuries and the heartbreak and the psychological impact. This is going to take years. Look forward to better times, says Charles. Well, you can, you posh twat. And NHS frontline staff let down on testing, says The Independent. But it's okay, because NHS frontline staff are used to being let down on everything, and they only work there because they have good hearts. Because it's not for the fucking money. And The Sun says, oh, okay, we're going to clap the NHS again this tonight and every Thursday night. And that's a good thing. But also, I want to clap the corner shop people. And I want to clap the bin men. And I want to clap the dealers. And I also want to clap the mums who are hanging in there and holding the shit down. And so yeah, thank the NHS. Hello, Simon Billing. Thank the NHS. But don't forget the bin man. Don't forget the people who are doing the Meals on Wheels. Don't forget the carers who are still looking after people, even though they are in fear themselves. And also, don't forget the artists who are entertaining us all through this lockdown lunacy. I'm ranting, aren't I? I'm just going to read some poetry, because I can't be trusted to give an opinion outside the framework of verse. Because I just rant and swear and say that I hate everything. And yeah, it doesn't make good television. So where are we? 4 years ago today, the 2nd of April. Yesterday was April Fool's Day. Did anybody do any April Fool's jokes? I didn't. I'm going to try and find something optimistic, but what I'm doing is just reading what Facebook gives me every day. And this one is called Rerun. Stories that I have to tell in therapy make me unwell. Historic, yet when lived again, return me to the very same time and place with added hindsight, a vision to keep me awake the whole night. Tales that last into the day, each time it's the same, and the end doesn't change. Well, that wasn't a good day, was it? But it's okay, because this isn't a good day either, and we are making it a good day. And so let's see if I manage to turn the 2nd of April around. Here's the thing, it's called Breath 10. It's part of a series that's in Facebook. When caught up in webs of misconception, there can be no true reflection. No working methods are devised to decipher what is truth from lies. So vulnerable lives are weak, do not know for what they seek, kill their time with lesser thought. Entertainment cannot be bought or traded. Liberty cannot be savoured. When consciousness is not an option, when propriety has been forgotten. Can I am I like telling the future here? So that was, when was that? That was 2014, and in 2013 I said, wanted, very personal assistance. And this is actually remaining really, really true. Even now, in lockdown, my admin is completely tragic. My lists are not in order. I have spent the whole of this sunny day sitting at the computer, tidying up my hard drives, refiling all my files. It seems that I have done fuck all, and now my brain is tired. I tell you what, right? This online texty thing is doing my head in. David, hello. Hello. This texty thing is doing my head in. I never liked text messages before. And now I'm getting about 30 a day, and thank God I'm not using email very much. And I'm really, really struggling keeping up with the Facebook, WhatsApp, texts, explosion internet that's gone on. But I am very, very heartened to see that the World Wide Web has not collapsed under the strain of everybody in the world going online. And I'm going to finish with 2 little poems to remind us that there was normality. And this one is it's called All Warm Inside, and it was about Easter weekend. All warm inside. Lovely Easter weekend with food and family. Lovely time with friends too. Lucky, lucky me. And I'm all very lucky because I have got family and friends with who I am communicating via the technosphere, and we just need to hold on to that. Oh, and this one is called My Turf, and it'll remind us all of what it's like when you get to go somewhere and miss home. Do you remember that? Do you remember missing home? Yeah? Homesick is a thing. It exists. So embrace your home, because homesickness will happen again. My Turf. The train back into London crosses the river at night. It sparkles like a ribbon with its bridges decked with lights. It always lifts my heart to see the welcome of my big city. It greets me with a casual wink. It didn't notice I was gone. It isn't going to make a fuss now that I'm home. Have a great lockdown life, and do whatever you feel. We're all in shock. One of the responses to trauma is to go into shutdown. And most of us have not experienced much trauma in our lives. And those of us that have, and those of us that have been the victims of chronic illness, have been doing this for a long time. We've been living in fear and not being able to go out of our houses. So we got some skills, man. We got skills to share. Look to the loonies. Ask your chronically ill people how they coped, and go shake their hand. They've got a lot to offer you right now. And yeah, just cut yourself some slack. The response to being traumatized by your government and going into a complete dysfunction mode, that's normal, and it's not going to last forever. You're going to kind of come out of it, not at a great speed, but you will. And when you do come out of shutdown, you will find that processing has gone on in your head and in your heart, and you will feel much, much better. Have a great day, and I will see you for an afternoon evaluation, probably in the early evening, because time, as I've always said, is an abstract concept.